9 months. 9 months since October 7th. 9 months that Hamas has held Israeli hostages in Gaza. 9 months that marks this horrific milestone for hostages held by Hamas, for Jews being persecuted by Hamas mobs across the West. 9 months is usually associated, as you know, with the birth of new life. But now for so many, it is a time of grief as they continue to fight for the freedom of their loved ones. On October 7th, Hamas committed the worst atrocity upon the Jews since the Holocaust. In the months after, there is a feeling that one cannot fully mourn those who have been lost, yet as we stay strong and continue to be the voice of all hostages, we cannot forget them. We cannot stop asking about them. Yasmin, in hearing you speak today about your cousin Omer, I know he was a central person in your life, and I cannot imagine the hole it continues to leave in your life and in the lives of all the families of 120 victims, 120 people still being held in hell. 9 months ago, I stood with you here. I told you that Israel has the right to exist, to defend itself, that anti-Zionism is anti-Zionism, anti-Semitism. 9 months ago, I told you to pay attention to those who say they stand with you, to pay attention to those who actually do. 9 months. 9 months of the heroic efforts of the IDF to secure hostages, to secure Israel, to secure the Western world. 9 months of young Israelis defending their country, defending the Western world as towers of light amid a vast and gathering ocean of darkness. 9 months of advocating to confront the clerical military dictatorship of Iran for the chaos it creates. 9 months of advocating to defund UNRWA as Prime Minister Stephen Harper did 9 years ago. 9 months of confronting kafia-adorned Hamas enthusiasts in the governing coalition at every turn, confronting their moral equivalence, confronting their betrayal, their arms embargo, and their extremism. 9 months of allies and Jews coming together, fighting for freedom over fear on our streets, across encampments on our campuses, our firebombed synagogues, our bullet-ridden schools. 9 months during which in every Sabbath, a prayer is held, a prayer of love and of hope, and for hostages to come home. And today, just as we have in every day, we hold them and their stories close to our heart. Grueling as it has been, 9 months is but a moment in a 3,000-year-old story of a people whose indigenous revival is the hope of the world today. A 3,000-year-old history and a promise to keep. I thank God that Jews have their state. I thank God for the peace and freedom that state represents. Ours is a promise to keep, a promise that endures today through each and every one of you, with Yasmin and her cousin Omer, and with another Henry Wisewood alumni, Pierre Poilievre, and His Majesty's official opposition to which I proudly belong. 9 months ago, as your new member of parliament, I told you, I do not arrive here as Jewish. I do not arrive here as an ally. I arrive here as a Zionist. And I may not be everyone's member of parliament, but I will be your voice today and in every day. Because forged of iron will and unbreakable bonds, we continue to stand with you through this terrible test. In all of these days, dark and difficult as they may be, Yasmin, take forward now with you this memory. We remember our nation's promise. We will be the light. We choose freedom over fear. We will never give in, never back down, never surrender to the forces that would break us. and we will restore the promise of this great country for you. Toda Rabba. Am Yisrael.